Good morning again. It's Terrie O'Connor at Winning at Real Estate, and I am excited today to talk to you about hope and the fabulous market that we've all just enjoyed bursting out of what happened in March and April. Those of us in our real estate businesses are absolutely thrilled and astounded at the same time with what has happened, with the excitement and energy and positive transactions that are taking place as a result of people wanting to move on with their lives. I have to kind of compare this a little bit to despair, which I think we all felt and perhaps in some times are still feeling. But despair kind of brings along with it negativity. It's a spiraling downward where if we get too caught up in our despair, it's hard to move forward. Some of you know that I lost my own husband on April 7th to the coronavirus, and certainly the despair, the heartbreaking experience that was is something I will never forget. His dying alone in a hospital with no one at his side from his family or me, beyond anything I could ever imagine. And 150,000 plus people have experienced the same thing. There's despair, there's heartbreak, and there's sadness. There's so many things. But on the other side, there's hope. I can't live in despair. I have to be hopeful. I have to believe that I am going to be someone who is going to change my life and change the lives around me because of the positive decisions that I make every day about how I'm going to live my life. One of the things that I think is so important when you get up is to actually think about what it is you're going to do today. I think you have to actually know that today is an important day, regardless of what day it is, and how you do the things that you need to go through and how you plan and how you think about those things and the people around you, the hopefulness that it brings. A perfect example with the despair we all felt in our industry through March and April and the black cloud that it rained all over us was that how am I ever going to get back to business? How am I ever going to support my family? How am I ever going to have a real estate career again? And then came May, and business seemed to be just popping out of everywhere. Our agents who were well connected during the March and April months with their clients and with the company and with so much training and things that were going on were well poised immediately to jump in, and using all the guidelines that we have to comply with today with social distancing and gloves and wiping everything down, they were able to get out there and sell and market homes for people that just felt like me. They had hope. They need to move on. So I'm very grateful every day for the good news that we've had. But even when there are days that haven't got all that good news in them, it's our responsibility to take advantage of our decision making and be hopeful, live your life to move forward, and try very, very hard to not let this all get you down. We are going to have a good year this year in our business. Everyone is not so fortunate. Being hopeful does not mean that you don't reflect or understand where the sadness or the despair comes from, or that you don't have empathy or compassion for other people. In fact, one of the reasons I think realtors who are very successful are successful is because they do have that empathy and understanding of what other people's needs are, and they're able to help facilitate those needs. And in doing so, it's the hope they bring to those clients and to their families and to their friends and to their lives. So my suggestion today on our Winning at Real Estate site is to be hopeful, to set despair aside, don't ignore it, understand it, but be hopeful, be positive, and make great decisions every day when you get up. It's important. Take care. It's Terrie O'Connor at Winning at Real Estate.